Bastards All Day. Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with pussy-ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
Everything around me, cream. I'm lactose intolerant. Used to have $1 in a dream. Sweet. What that mean in the apocalypse? Cash rules everything around me. Cream. I'm lactose intolerant. Used to have $1 in a dream. Sweet. What that mean in the apocalypse? 4 paywalls and a glass ceiling. Wolf of Wall Street, blow my house down. Lot of feelings I learned not to say out loud. For free, somebody'll pay to hear my misery. Live journal, OnlyFans hybrid. Link is in my bio. You can watch me crying. $14.99 time to time, do a live stream. AMA. Hate my music, but they love me on a day-to-day. Watch every neck crane for a car wreck. Pain suffer target, audience acquired. Rehabilitate and fly a tire. Fashion over partner, got me for a bargain. Trying to have a blow up moment, don't barge in. Homies want vocals, I charge them. I put George Washington's face on the side of a carton for every lost dollar. Broke like my heart is. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. I'm lactose intolerant. Used to have $1 in a dream. Sweet. What that mean in the apocalypse? Cash rules everything around me. Cream. I'm lactose intolerant. Used to have $1 in a dream. Sweet. What that mean in the apocalypse? Travis Scott meal medical bills. Diabetes, what they trying to feed us? Why you so cheap? Bet the reason ain't decent. Way beyond me. Hardly even edible still. Bunch of unethical shills. At an oak table, carving up the world, taking prime cuts. Do it for the pride, it deprives us. Mad depraved world, ain't no wonder why our time's up.
Beloved gang, baby.
It's 11:07 on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to go ahead, get your energy drink, and then dip it in your toothpick and make sure it tastes like some true-ish. Then pour the drink all over yourself and realize you dripping in bad ways.
Yeah.
Now let's go around the room and see who we got in the building. And you know, for those of us who listen, and that's usually most of you, because a lot of you aren't clicking my damn links, but it's fine. But you already know Daddy got a spicy hot link for you. And speaking of hot links, we got a gentleman who is a part of a legendary clique in improv land. In improv land, y'all, this man This man is flying above the sky like a Superman. This gentleman has shown me so much in the way of the tutelage of acting a damn fool, in the way of realizing how to communicate with your peers in a way that's not disrespectful, but you still can be a sassy frass. Ladies and gentlemen, I am insanely happy with my happy ass to welcome our guest for today. That is Brother Eric Lindbergh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Laying it on a bit thick, don't you think?
That's what she said.
She did say that. She did.
I was there.
She did.
Brother Lindbergh.
I'm excited to be here. I'm. This is like a legit operation. I'm really excited. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
This is way cool. Way cool.
Thanks for being had.
Oh man, I love being had.
Hey, come on now. It's well in hand, baby. Yo, but Brother Lindbergh, I'm geeked to see you. I'm geeked that you
It's been a while.
great.
Been
Man,
a long while. You look great. You look like $1 million damn. Look at you.
thank you.
God damn.
I work really hard.
I know. I've seen the
on
Instagram
this
stuff.
mess.
You hardly ever post about it.
Yeah. Are you bogus? So, Brother Lindbergh, can you tell the people a little bit about yourself for those that don't know?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. You know, I've been doing improv long time. Been in the corporate comedy arena. I have 2 IMDb credits. That's right, 2.
Oh.
2.
You better show him. You better tell him.
Yeah, well, one is Chicago PD. If you're an actor with a pulse, you'll get on that shit. I'm not sure.
Oh man, I must be dead.
Yeah. And then the other was something I forgot already.
Yeah.
APB. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
APB?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay,
Like
great.
Tony Stark didn't have Iron Man powers, but instead bought a police station
Now I want to look
to
that
solve
up.
his best friend's murder.
I want to look that up, low key.
Did he solve it?
I don't believe so. I believe it was canceled before he solved it.
Oh, poor friend.
I think the statute limit. It was the most toxic work environment I've ever been in, and I had 3 lines. I was there 2 days.
You ever worked in a kitchen before, like for a
I mean,
restaurant?
I worked in some kitchens, but there were like 2 fist fights on set. I mean, it was
Wow.
It was madness.
Nice.
Madness. Yeah.
I have worked at a restaurant before where there was a fist fight as well.
I'm sure. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody was on the guy's side who beat up the dude who was higher ranking, even the guy who owned the place.
Is that right?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
It was an ass kicking that was finger licking good, baby. I wasn't telling y'all where it was. I wasn't a little let you know. Now, not to be putting your business in the street.
That's why I like my business. I like it in the street.
That's right. Hey man, the prices are right out there, Daddy. But not to put your business in the street. But you are part of a clique that and I hate to bore some of the people that just listen to this for independent music, but you are part of a clique known as the Hot Carl, and this is something I've never asked you to your face. How did y'all even get started? Like, how did y'all get together?
It existed before I got there. I'm not even entirely sure who started. It was one of 2 guys, either Matt Kay or Tim Chittister, I believe. And it was voted one of the best improv shows in Chicago for several years, and then people stopped coming and were like, "Hey, we're done." It feels like a lifetime ago.
Now, when you say people stop coming, you mean the actors?
Both. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, the actors stopped coming. The audience stopped coming.
Oh my God.
You know, the actors would just walk off stage mid-show. I mean, it was mad. Yeah, it was like
That's
it's a point where like
crazy.
we could literally phone this in. We could put a phone on the stage, and I mean, it was yeah.
I find the reason I find that so wild is because I got to play it one time.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember.
and I got physically beat up. Shout out to Josh Bright. Josh Bright put me in some serious head scissors. If I'm not mistaken, you counted to 3. Like it was, and the crowd was going wild. It was a huge crowd.
Yeah, we had a pretty good following for a long time. Yeah.
Long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Like double digits long time?
For sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm not making that up. All right, cool.
Several different theaters, several venues, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when you guys were at I.O. for a time.
Yep.
And again, same thing. Popping ass audience. Just yowzers going crazy.
We got to the point where people like highfalutin sort of improviser would just come on stage and be like, "I'm gonna do the show now." I'm be like, "No." That happened a few times.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. Now you're famous. They want to be a part of it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Including an improv fest. I won't say his name.
Yeah, right. We're not snitching. We're not snitching. We're not snitching. But, Ramon knows. I mean, we had a thing happen with our little improv team, Blackout.
Yeah.
Where God bless her soul, Sharna Halpern, A.T. Sharna Halpern, was like,
Boom.
she was like, we gotta put all these black folk in this.
Right.
And we were like, all of them.
Put them all in one pot.
All of them.
To keep an eye on them? Is that like
What's going on out there in that field?
That's a great Sharna, by the way. I mean, spot on.
Spot on, Sharna. Sharna, surely she talks like Colonel Sanders. No, but I understand what you mean, though. Like when your stuff is popping, people either A, want to be a part of it, or B, want to change it.
Yeah.
You know, and it is just, you know, and then it does. It changes. But it's not the original recipe.
No.
The Colonel never got rid of original when he got spicy.
That's why it's still around.
That's exactly why it's still around.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, although I'm not respecting the Colonel, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
You ever heard of Captain's Chicken?
Captain's? I never heard of Captain's.
No, you haven't heard of
Exactly.
Captain's Chicken because they got rid of original recipe.
They changed that recipe.
Captain's Chicken.
No, they came out with Lieutenant Chicken,
Right,
Corporal Chicken,
Corporal Chicken.
Sergeant Chicken.
None of them stuck around.
I swear, Ensign Chicken was the worst.
Private Chicken.
Private Chicken. Ensign Chicken kept coming out in a red shirt. They wonder why he died. Star Trek reference. All right.
Oh.
So with that being said, you probably already can tell that this is going to be a fun broadcast. And speaking of fun, young man across the table, who are you?
My name is
Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning.
I said yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
Cause you make me feel. Come on, come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! All right.
Okay, now take it easy. Take it.
I was riding that to the end
Oh
of
my
that.
God. I love that you was looking around for something to pop out. Man, shout out to you, Aaron, for at least wiggling and jiggling.
Right.
Because we had it's on our Instagram page. We had a lovely young man named Legends. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to say this part. Oh, it's gone. Sorry, there's an ending part.
Yeah.
I just Ron Harlow'd myself. Shout out to Ron Harlow. Ron Harlow is an old friend of ours who came in who didn't realize the cues, and apparently, as we look at this week, he ain't the only one. So let's keep this party going. My name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
The Asiatic black man, backhand handling business. And speaking of handling business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our new segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hockamon Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that if you don't follow the cues, ain't no way to pick up. And then we're not going to go into Ayo What Man. That is our segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. Before we move any further, Brother Lindbergh, please tell us about something that happened within the last 7 days that you think would be of value to our listeners and watchers.
Well, I can't believe I'm this guy, but I have an 18-month daughter. And she's she does an impression of me now. I have this sort of gravelly voice, and
you do have a distinctive sound.
Yeah. It's kind of like yeah. So I say, "What does Daddy say?" One day, she goes, "Yeah." It just, unbelievable.
Bro, that is adorable. That is great. I was just in a meeting with a gentleman who doesn't listen at all, and he always said, when you're talking, Ramon, describe anything. Describe a pizza you like. Yep. Yep. Keep going.
I like that.
Sometimes
Sometimes I like cheese on it, but other times I like.
That's right. Yep.
And then I'll be like, what kind of pizza do I like?
Yep.
Can I toss out a question based on the? Do
please
you
do.
guys have like a go-to phrase when you're not listening that you just say, like, to kind of like
Good question.
like for instance, like if you're not listening, I'll say it makes sense. Like, or something like that.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Oh man, what is? Do you have one? 'Cause I know you got one because you don't listen all the time.
I don't know.
The only time you listen the most is when we in here and when we on stage.
Yeah.
The only time it matters.
So I used to watch Succession, and I thought it was really cool when the dad would go, like yeah, right, like that's not gonna happen, or So I think I want to do that, but I don't. I forget to do it sometimes. But I don't know. When I'm not listening, I'll be like, oh, okay.
I just thought of a good one.
Well, what's a good one?
How about Isn't That Something?
That's hot. That's
yeah.
hot.
Isn't that something?
Because it really,
Isn't that
because it sounds like
Isn't
you
that
processed it.
Yeah.
That's hot. All right, I don't know about.
Oh, I think you know what? I go or I think something like that. I do it. I know I do something, but I can't remember.
No, I do something.
Sometimes people are like, I'm like, and they're like, no, you're not even listening to me.
No, sometimes I think I'd be like, for sure.
Right.
For sure, no doubt. I remember a gentleman didn't want to listen to me about a particular piece of business, and I was, and I knew it was gonna go wrong. And he was like, he's just like, no, I'm telling you, Warren, it's gonna be fine, And I was like, no doubt, sure, yeah, for sure, I'm with you. And then it went horrible.
I like the specificity of that story. That was
Thank you. Actually, was that another good one? All right, Ramon, what happened on your side of the globe?
Actually, nothing. No, wait, what happened? Oh,
That's a lie. I do not believe that.
what did I
As
do?
much stuff goes on in your life. Stop it.
I know every time I try to think of something, I freeze. I can't remember.
Yeah, and then you come back and cut me off.
Yeah, I started watching this documentary, American something conspiracy, and it's about this this reporter who mysteriously killed himself supposedly, and so I'm not done with it yet. So I'm trying to find out what the story's about. So that's
You know what
probably-
it sounds like to me? And it's an American conspiracy.
It does sound like an actual.
Sounds like a real American conspiracy.
Yeah, especially because you didn't finish it.
Yeah.
So you don't know what happened. It's just a theory.
I know something happened, but I can't remember.
Oh my goodness. All right, we have exacerbated enough time at the top of this broadcast. Ramon, tell them the internet crapola.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube. You can get in the chat, talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the bastards.
That's it. Right, because it's normally the phone. Yeah, normally I'm able to pick it up because the phone lines, we aren't getting calls like we used to because something's going on with the phone. And so I usually have a transition where I say something to the effect of, talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. You can already tell we on some nonsense today, y'all. But for the first time today, it is time for us to break your law.
I do this for the realest, bright lights tourists. Those who really know what my life's like, no assurance. Hoes who get hype off the ice, brightling appearance. The ball who got sniped lost the fight right where the cure was. In this year, man, I'm in this hunting. It's guaranteed to feed us, babies in the stomach. The government's got us lost, won't reveal a shooter. We behold a pale horse, Mr. William Cooper. The government's got us lost, won't reveal a shooter. We behold a pale horse, Mr. William Cooper. The OG spinning in and out. Alphabets locked in a pen, look what this pen about. I'm lounging for now like I sit on your mom's rented couch. Dress you up nice, let me bring these lyrical linens out. I'm that dude when I pen the feeling. I write drugs on the roof of my room, I call that penicillin. I'm looking, how could he say that? My birthday ain't a month before June, but need that Maybach. What's a simple price to pay though? Flow, boiling water, gold bond, ice and yayo. And towards that, but should I charge 4 stacks or time cross on them? That grand concourse rap. I hustle sour and perk for a purpose, not on purpose. No one's perfect. I'm trying to feed my kids, put bread in my wife purses. You put it all together, 10 P's, but 9 purchase. The last one is on the rate you pay. Cause hell's hot, the mailbox sells pot, no Rachel Ray. And I'm careful, I watch moves. Hometown Bloomberg on now, he shot cool. Dude, I'm just trying to speed up my slow dough. Neighbors get jealous, they wanna bring up your photo. I'm living in the game where the promises is a no-no. And dealing with the pain that Obama is just a logo. You don't believe us when Papa John called them dominoes falling, coming for a pizza at Caesar. so I know they coming for this head. Pause, got that Ugg flow, no South Pole or bare paws. I rock Pumas, stocks flock to us. Jury so cold, even the watch got boogers. Think I'm the main, selling cane to the bushes. I'm grinding behind the fame just to blame it on the bushes. It's pain through these woofers, I rain on you suckers. Oh man, this armband got clusters. My heart's bland, got dark plans for busters. I charge man, a large hand, a mustard. Bronx, we all in. You think I got a sick army? I'm calling Mitt Romney. More men, the raw pen, saying lines more than one time. You dirty off, find a punchline. You see, I'm way authentic. Fake G's, plain lead, thank me, Yankees, just the way I pin it. Reef hustle back to business on the average. Y'all playing, I'm displaying my sermon to the parish. While touring through the ghettos of America, they snorting. My son won the Pradas right now, not important. But what I call it ain't the land of the poorest, but instead with no bread, you end up dead in the forest. Why should I get up of the feelings? I need to make $1 million on Body and Hank Williams. We aware, watch a kid drop tears. Let these firms know that hip hop's here. We aware, watch a kid drop tears. Let the ones of firms see that hip hop's here.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day, all day.
What's up? This is Seattle's Anthony Danza, and you listening to Bad Waves on Q4 Radio. We got plays to make.
Let's do it, we get into it. Old school retro play, I brand new it. I ran through it. Give me something I could jam to it. Bruh, man, with the sandwich and go ham to it. LA County on some gold alpinas. I bring the drip every time, call FEMA. Betty Fetch with a bad attitude, we don't need us. Water on my lawn, you know my grass greener. You know the flow, I dribble like hot sauce, I pops up. Hydraulic pump broken, listen, play, I hops up. Mind over matter, get your thoughts up. We at the bar, we at the gym now. Who getting shots up? I came from nothing, so every chance I rep. My best foot forward, every chance I step. Every step, every play, every dance I get. Swear to God, I'm a ball every chance I get. 100 ways to get paid, it's the place being made. 100 ways to get paid, it's the place being made. On your mark, ready, set, let's do it, let's get into it. Times getting tough, you better stand through it. Playing with my money on my time, can't do it. On my Northwest Road, you know I share with it. I came back for the trophies, smoke on my stresses. Top-notch hoes get the most, not the lessest. In King County on some RS's. You know the devil's in the detail, now God bless us. James Brown in the Maybach, hit him with the payback. Knots in my slog like, homie, don't play that. We bring it on a boat, you know I set sail too hot, they couldn't catch that. Birds gon' stretch that, 1 to the 2 to the 3 pop. I am hip-hop, I made a living off of Re-Rock, Adidas and Nikes, Sergio's and Reebok, sugar for your booger, Danza with the sweet talk. 100 ways to get paid, it's the place being made. 100 ways to get paid, it's the place being made.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaki from Udaipur, India, and you are about to hear one of my songs right here on Bed Waves, only on Q4 Radio.
Ooh, yeah, rock your body with me, yeah. Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta.
dim dim करते करते आजा on the floor ये नाचो सारी रात टूट जाए सारा floor ये रात हंसी ये कर ले बस में तोड़ दे सारे रस्में कसमें.
Rock your body with me, just rock your body with me. I will sing a song for you today. Just rock your body with the beat of me. I will touch your body with the hands in mine. Just come along for a piece of me. Wanna taste the beat of this nicotine. Gotta wiggle, 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 wiggle it. Dum dum ta-na-na-na, dum dum ta-na-na-na, dum dum ta-na-na-na, dum dum ta, dum dum ta-na-na-na, dum dum ta-na-na-na, dum dum ta-na-na-na, dum dum ta. Dim dim diga 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 dim dim diga 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 dim dim diga 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 dim diga 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 ta.
सब कुछ थे कैसा फ्लोर होना चाहिए डीजे ना हो पर शोर होना चाहिए सब कुछ थे कैसा फ्लोर होना चाहिए डीजे ना हो पर शोर होना चाहिए तेरे अंदर कुछ ऐसी बात होनी चाहिए हाथों टच तो रोल होना चाहिए कुछ तेरे हो कुछ मेरे स्टेप्स come let's make it a trend ना प्यार हो ना कोई रोमांस come let's do dance.
Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta. Feel with me whenever need me, call me wherever. Let it happen, whoa whoa, whatever can happen, we'll be together. Love is not
sing.
नाचो ऐसे जैसे आजादी छीनी हो नाचो ऐसे जैसे पहली बार पीली हो वक्त यहीं बस थम जाए हो ना कोई फिक्र ना घड़ी की टिक टिक सुनो हो जाओ बेखबर कुछ तेरे हो कुछ मेरे स्टेप्स कम लेट्स मेक इट अ ग्रैंड ना प्यार हो ना कोई रोमांस तुम लेट्स डू dance
Rock your body with me, just rock your body with me. I will sing a song for you today. Just rock your body with the beat of me. I will touch your body with the hairs in mine. Just come along for a piece of me. Gonna taste the beat of this nicotine. Gotta wiggle, 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 wiggle it. Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta. Dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta-na-na-na, dim dim ta. Dim dim diga 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 dim dim diga 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 dim dim diga 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 dim 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 ta.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Beloved gang.
We back on the land. Liz Nathaniel
To you.
And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We kicked our whole show off with the beloved banger, which is usually a song from our dear friend Chore Boy, the artist formerly known as Rick Monroe, with Lactose Intolerant. So it was Chore Boy and produced by Brad Kemp. A lot of his stuff is produced by Brad Kemp, and you know both of those gentlemen are down with
Beloved gang, baby.
That's right. And then we jumped out of that into a Reef Hustle. Hip Hop's here. Shout out to Reef Hustle, always bringing some lyrical masterpieces out here. That boy be throwing that pen around like it was a, you know what, it almost sounded. Did it really?
I thought you were going to get there.
I almost caught myself. I had to catch myself. And he throws his pen around like a pornographic Langston Hughes. That's right, licking off shots. All right, and then we got into Orsaya. Help yourself. Big up to Orsaya, who claimed she was going to send some more music to us, which she did not. Orsaya, you said you're going to send it last week. We ain't getting Nathaniel from your ass, so can you jump down on it? She's a brilliant artist from Peru, Brazil. I don't remember, but shout out to Orsaya. Then we went out of that into DJ Manifest and Anthony Danza, 100 Ways. Now that's off of the Muscle Beach album by DJ Manifest. We've been playing some DJ Manifest. The brother can produce something, but then when you put his production with Anthony Danza's lyrics, mwah, très magnifique. Then we jumped out of that into Hema Kaki, a.k.a. The Cocky Singer, featuring Jay Bird with a Rock Your Body. God bless Hema. She's always putting out some hot stuff. And you know what? She be looking like some hot stuff, but I'm going to stop myself right there. Now, that is the nonsense you heard for the day. So now it's time for us to move to our new segment, a little segment we like to call You May Have, because you may have heard it, you may have not. Leading the way, like our very own comedic hot stuff, is Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on!
I say yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
Cause you make me feel, come on, come on, and I feel alright. I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! All right. Take it easy.
Look, let me tell you something. Thank you, Eric, for jumping down.
Felt good. Felt right.
I
Felt really
know, right? And you know what? You know what feels right? Getting this cue correct.
Yeah.
When I say,
Moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. Hey, you.
effing nailed it. All right, Moni, hit us off.
All right, here we go. A man was arrested at a car dealership for refusing to leave when he offered $78 million check for a Porsche.
A $78 million check.
$78 million check for a Porsche.
And so he refused to leave.
He refused to leave because he said, I want to buy a Porsche. I want to buy one now. And he wrote out a check for $78 million. I don't know what he was expecting. And then they said they refused to give him a Porsche. And he said, well, he went to a Land Rover place and wrote out a $12 million check.
Oh, wow.
For a Land Rover.
I would have been insulted if I was Land Rover.
Right?
But what happened?
Well, he got arrested.
Oh, my God. Well, Warren, turns out you can't do that.
Yeah. Turns out it's illegal.
Sorry, Warren.
Yeah.
Put your checkbook back.
Bloomington, Indiana. I didn't even know they sold Porsches in.
Oh, yes, the university town. Shit, of course they do, sir. They absolutely do.
Okay.
Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All
Of
right.
course. In Indiana, of course.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Actually, that's where Porsche's made, right?
Yes. In Porsche, Indiana.
Porsche, Indiana, yeah.
Yes, Porsche, Indiana.
Porsche, Indiana.
Yes, named after the town's one black girl.
Yeah.
Porsche, Indiana.
Porsche, Indiana.
You know what? She's a great gal. Let's name the whole place.
Yeah, let's name the whole place.
A great gal.
Yeah, so, yep, he, I mean, obviously the checks weren't legal, he was
obviously.
bogus checks.
Obviously? Come on now, don't be like
yeah.
that. What do you mean, obviously? Don't insult this man.
Yeah. Trying to, I mean, come on. Like, you go to the supermarket sometimes. I don't know, nobody uses checks now, but you would write a check for $100 and your groceries were like $50 and you wanted $50 back.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
So maybe he wanted a Porsche.
You know what? Let me get some change.
Let me get some change off of that. Let me get like $77,599,000.
Did the math and everything. Take a couple hundred for yourself.
Take a couple hundred for yourself. I'll leave you a nice tip.
So why was he arrested? Because he didn't leave, or
yeah,
because
they
they
asked
tried
him
to cash these
because
checks?
they was like, you're not being serious, so
Gotcha.
you got to leave the place. And he was getting, I guess he was getting angry, a little belligerent. So he was like, no, I got a $78 million check.
Was he dressed like Dr. Evil?
I know, right? He should have been.
$78
million.
Do you think they at least called to confirm the funds? Let's at least
right.
Let's at
yeah.
least check.
I would have checked first.
Right,
I'd be like, okay,
yeah,
let me see that check.
absolutely.
Let me see that check. And then call the bank. Hey, do you guys know what's his name? James Litka?
James Lithgow? Yeah. Have you ever seen? You know a guy named James Lithgow?
Yeah. They're like,
I loved him in that Alien sitcom.
Yeah. He's really good in that.
Yeah. He's in a movie with Denzel. Ricochet, right?
You think he's worth $78 million?
$78 million? Oh.
Has he got $78 million?
Clearly.
He's good.
Oh my goodness!
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Jonathan Lithgow. All right, go ahead.
All right, a man makes an awkward discovery of his sister-in-law. He was just browsing the web, like everybody does,
Oh man!
and it so happened to fall on the OnlyFans page.
Just so happened.
So happened to fall. And noticed that the name was familiar, and decided to give it a little look-see.
Just give it a little.
So far, I don't see any issues.
Give it a little
Right.
That's his sister-in-law, right?
Right, your sister-in-law.
Well, so it basically finds out that his sister-in-law has an opening, OnlyFans page. It's a little controversial, and she's doing some stuff, But he realized where she had filmed that, and they were actually on vacation in Disney World, and she was in the room behind. She was in the opposite room.
She was on the teacups.
Yeah. While they were.
He was on a teacup. Can you imagine somebody sitting in one of those teacups with their legs spread over, filming their whole Uchi Wally?
That's the kind of thing get you banned for at least a day.
Right?
At least a day. At least a day.
Maybe, yeah.
You're welcome to go to Epcot.
Right. You can go to Epcot.
You're not here.
Come back tomorrow
Okay.
on your best behavior.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they were.
It's a small world, isn't it?
Yeah. So they were watching what's that? Aladdin in the other room while she was doing it. So people put in their their little comment saying, It's a whole new. It's a whole new lyrics to the Whole New World song.
Please tell me somebody got close to the bit that I am about to say. Please tell me, because, I mean, this low-hanging fruit, you got to pull it, baby.
It says, sounds like her magic carpet ride is a bit more fun.
See, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. How could you overlook her carpet, man?
Right?
you gotta ride that carpet. Stop playing. Filming your Uchi Wally while Aladdin is on.
I feel like this is important. Was it the animated one or the Will Smith one?
No, it's an animated one.
I had a great bit if it was Will Smith.
Don't worry. You can still use it.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would imagine it would be the. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's got to be the animated.
Yeah, it's got to be the animated one.
Was the Will Smith? Was that Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where they painted them all blue. Didn't think it was racist.
Right?
I mean,
Blue face.
I still don't kind of get it either. I don't know. But I'm saying, let's get back to this carpet.
Yeah.
Okay. She's recording her Uchi while Aladdin is playing.
Yeah, well, I don't think she knew that Aladdin was playing. She was in another room.
You ain't never had a friend like her. Yeah? Oh, yeah, you don't like that one? Okay, fine then. That cartoon wasn't the only monkey in that hotel suite. Let's talk about her monkey. You know about it? You didn't know that coochies are called monkeys?
Are they really?
Yeah, T-Pain made a wonderful tune called "You and That Monkey."
Oh yeah.
You and that monkey. Yeah. Come on now, she had some magic between those legs. Y'all bogus.
I said the genie's out.
The genie was out. You couldn't put it back in.
You rubbed that thing right.
You rubbed that thing right. You think your wishes. Let's go. There it is. Rub that thing right.
Rub that thing. Her wishes come true.
Oh my goodness. Only for $4.99.
It's probably best not to break this down, but so they're watching the OnlyFans. They can hear Aladdin in the background, right? So
I don't know if they can hear it, but the brother-in-law realized that when at the time they're at the same place, So I realized that while we were watching Aladdin with the kids,
right.
She was in her room, and she was doing this.
But let's pretend like they do hear it in the background.
Right?
What were you about to say?
Right. Is it that big a leap that like your sister-in-law is doing OnlyFans and then but I can't believe she's in the other room. It's like you got to create that content, right? You know,
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
You gotta keep going.
No, you do.
You know how much? There's plenty other people to sign up. We gotta keep going.
You ever thought about being an OnlyFans manager? This is
my
great.
God.
This is a great strategy.
This
is a great strategy. They have those managers. They also have them in the street called pimps.
There you go.
Yeah, so, I mean, you'd be great at it.
What does something like that pay a fella?
Hey, come on now, baby. Sky's the limit for you. Especially if you riding the carpet through the clouds.
There you go.
There's got to be a whole subset of like OnlyFans and like Disney, like covert OnlyFans and like.
If there is not, then it needs to be
right.
one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jeez, there's so many.
Man.
You could fall under parody law, so you don't even have to like. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Is somebody writing this down?
Somebody needs to write this down. Think about it. Like you playing these movies in the background, and like it's like Lion King, and she like spreads her legs, and she was like, "Are you ready to go raw?" Yeah, I want to go raw.
You want to stick your Hakuna Matata in the...
Right. Stick it in my Hakuna Matata. Oh my gosh, she can do parodies. It means it's so furry.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Oh my goodness.
OnlyFans coochie. Put that dildo inside of me. Puna Matata.
There you go.
Right there. It's right there.
Oh my God, a Puna Matata. Eric, you have to get on this. I will be your associate.
Now I'm just going through the Rolodex. Like Fantasias or something you can do with the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes, there's so much stuff. There's so much great OnlyFans Disney material.
Yeah.
Crossover.
Dude, that makes some money.
That is brilliant. Okay, we could do this bit. Pause all day. But come on, all right, go ahead. Let's move forward. I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, a gamer husband is you know,
No, I don't know why it's sounding funny to me too.
a gamer husband.
I don't know why.
Well, a husband who plays games.
What's the difference?
A husband who plays with the joystick a lot.
Yeah, that's right. Wiggling and wiggling.
Wiggling and wiggling.
Wiggling and pushing buttons.
X and nose. X and nose.
Dual shock.
Yeah.
Dual shock, baby.
Ah.
That dual shock treatment. Let's go.
Yeah. Well,
a gamer. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah.
A gamer husband.
A gamer husband is baffled, doesn't understand what's going on, why his wife has an excessive use of batteries.
Wait, honey, you don't play games.
You don't play games. So excessive that he has to have his own stash of batteries that he hides so he can put in his Xbox controller. Now, we all know what you're doing with those batteries.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I worked at Sound Warehouse, and people, any woman likes to see batteries. And I'm, well, I wonder what she's up to.
Oh my God, he's using it for his Xbox. She's using it for her sex box.
Yeah, for her sex box, for her double Xbox.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's like, he says, I don't know what my wife's doing all these AA batteries. But I use them for my controller, and I can't. Right.
First of all, what year is this? Don't we have like internal batteries? Don't we? We don't need
you
to
can charge.
Yeah,
you do have a point. You do have a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't game, so I don't know. You charge them?
Yeah. You can do
okay.
You can do either. It just depends.
Sometimes they're tethered. Sometimes they're wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people are chiming in saying, "Hey, maybe you should put down that game and take care of your wife. Right. She wouldn't be going through so many batteries."
Yeah, that's so true.
All right.
Oh man, so much to handle. All right.
All right. Well, keeping it going on. And here's a man who actually wasn't a gamer, but his wife kind of did the same thing. Well, let's read the story. So basically, they got married, childhood sweethearts. But when they went to university, they went their separate ways a little bit because she went to one university and he went to another. And then they went there. He would visit her on their weekends and when he could, and they got married. So one day they're at a party, and they some of their friends were there, and some of her friends from university were there, and they get a little drunk, tongue gets a little loose, and somebody let go that his wife was a party animal in college, which he didn't know about, and they kind of basically said that she got around, and he kind of like looked in her face, she was like pale face and whatever. And the night went on, and then he got a little upset, and so on their way home, she was like, what's the matter, what's up, and he's like, well, what's this story about you being all crazy and stuff? And she said, yeah, I got around a little bit. I had some fun. Turns out she said, what's your body count? 26 different people.
Who, the wife?
The wife.
I mean, look.
26.
How old is she?
26. No, I don't know.
I'm about to say, not 27, big dog.
It said 18 years ago, so she's got to be in her 30s, right?
So you said 27?
No. It's 26 guys.
26 guys and in her 30s?
She's got, happens in college, so I say you in college at 20. She's got to be like 38 maybe, almost 40. I'm guessing.
So 10 more bodies than her actual age?
Yeah. And he's upset because he didn't do anything. Like
they thought they were.
Yeah, he was.
Together.
Yeah, he was.
Like,
he was remaining faithful, and he wasn't, doing anything. But she got around. She said, 26. Some were repeats. But that was back then. I was an immature girl. I didn't know what I wanted, and I was just having fun. And so now he wants a divorce.
Well, I wish him both the best.
No way. He wants a divorce. Yeah. Why is he? How long have they been married?
Well, they have kids, I think.
Bro, you already in that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You already in that.
Yeah, they have 12 and 15. So.
Oh man, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean at that point,
it's too late.
It's too late.
It's not right. It's not even worth it.
You already then drank from the dirty cup. You might as well
I mean,
keep
if she's like, hey, but I was unfaithful, and also it was 26 people. I mean, I
Right.
can see his.
right. So
but it was yesterday.
Yeah.
so he basically said he would feel better if she would let him go out and sleep with a bunch of women just to make it up.
Well, yeah.
Now
I mean,
that's
that makes a lot of sense.
I don't know. It makes sense, but I don't think that's the same, right? Because now they're married.
It's
now.
over.
Yeah, he's
You
done.
Already, I'm sorry. What did you say? You
Drank from the dirty cup.
Oh my
Hey.
God, it's so horrible.
You're already poisoned, boy.
Oh, what? Oh my God, you already poisoned.
You're already poisoned.
Come on, man. I'm just saying it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
I wonder if that guy could name 26 women.
They probably can.
Like, yeah. Right?
Oh my God. Now see, that's probably where it really hurts when you're like, do I know 26 women? Like,
You know, it'd be funny if he was like actually a good-looking guy, and women would throw themselves at him, and he was like, no, I'm faithful to my woman. I can't do that to her. She's over there like getting it every way but sideways.
listening to Disney the soundtracks.
She was in the next room. A whole new world.
I had this. It never quite hit. And it was a joke in my stand-up. I was reading like Warren Beatty's book. It's like he's apparently had sex with 10,000 women. He was at 10,000 women. That's like 7,200 less than I have.
Yes, sir. That is a good one. You gotta
man.
get that "Don't Stop Money" for that one. That was nice.
All right.
I hit like a random, but I won't.
I mean, if you
Maybe
people,
later.
someone has done it before. If they saw something that spoke to them during the moment.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Ramon.
All right, let's keep it going. Well, another woman has taken it into her hands for her husband. Not. Well, she took it into her hands.
Come on, man.
All right.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Another woman has made sure that her husband doesn't sleep with 26 women.
Okay.
Yeah, she's supposedly known as the world's most jealous woman. She demands that her husband, every time he goes out, has to take a lie detector test. She's so jealous that when it came up that one time he went out and had a good time, and I don't think he messed around or anything like that, but he came back and she asked him, what were you doing? And he's like, no, I didn't do anything. She's like, you serious? No. Said, I'll take a lie detector test to prove it, which gave her the idea.
Shouldn't open up that.
Yeah,
box.
so she invested and bought a lie detector kit, which I didn't even know they sell that.
That's what I was like. Did she hire a polygraph expert? Like, because that's like the very definition of disposable income. If so, like,
yeah.
Then I could see like.
Yeah,
So somebody come in not even streaming this.
Yeah, but
Right?
she's self-taught. It sounds.
She's
like.
self-taught. Yeah, she probably holds his hand. Let me look into my eyes. No, but I guess she bought a what do you call those things? Polygraph. Polygraph machine.
But I thought it was as simple as if it goes wild, you're lying. 'Cause
Supposedly
it's monitoring levels of stress or something like that.
It's monitoring something. Like
Monitoring something.
Something.
That should be their slogan.
It's monitoring something.
It's monitoring something.
Polygraph. It's
Polygraph.
monitoring something.
That's the. They say bring a polygraph machine. We're trying to sell this thing. Can we come up with a campaign? Hell yeah. Polygraph machine. It's monitoring something.
It's monitoring something.
Genius.
Brilliant. Polygraph spicy recipe.
Right.
Did you say polygraph?
I did not say polygraphs, but I should have.
Polygrasping.
So I've heard.
Okay.
You can beat one of those by putting like rocks in your shoes.
I see. I've heard of that too.
Really? Why is
Rocks,
Or like tax, because
tax.
it just like because you don't change your. I don't pretend to know. Whatever it's monitoring, it
Right.
something doesn't.
Yeah.
Show
okay.
the ad.
If you believe it, you can beat it.
That's what I heard too. I heard if
Yeah,
you
like
ask
if
yourself
you-
questions after
yeah.
they ask you a question,
Yeah.
you ask yourself a question, something like that. So for example, Ramon, where were you at last night? And then you say,
And I say,
I was at the radio. Was I at the radio station
Right.
last night?
yes,
And
I was
then-
at the radio station.
Yeah, no, you can't say yes. I was at the radio station.
I was at the
don't
radio
think.
station. What did I say? So I asked myself, Ramon, were you at the radio station last night? But I don't say that out loud, though, right?
No, you'll say it out loud.
And then I'll say, yes.
Yeah, if you're like, were you at Susan's last night?
Yeah.
And you'll say to yourself, I was at the radio
Radio
station. Was I at the radio station? Yes.
Was that Susan's last night? No.
No. Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
Well.
Or did you finish? Okay.
Yeah. It's so bad, her jealousy, that he's not even allowed to watch TV when shows are with women in it either.
You know, it's funny. I had something happen to me recently where we were looking at something on the phone, on one of our telephones, and she like shoved my head. She's like, "No, don't look at that ass. No, don't look at that ass." And to which I really wanted to tell her, like, "Baby, I fantasize about you, not
Right.
just random."
Not just random women on TV that look luscious.
You know.
Paid to paid based solely on their sex appeal.
Right.
Yes, no.
I'm not. What kind of guy you think I am?
You think I am?
Think I am looking at these gorgeous women in this magazine, strutting their legs and showing their carpets. No.
In front of professional lighting.
In front of professional lighting, looking all juicy and tender.
Oh, juicy and tender.
We've all gotten busted, like staring at, like somebody in.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like in, like, oh, I mean, look how she's dressed.
Yeah.
I'd be ashamed.
Right.
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Right. I gotta go tell this girl something.
Yeah, I'm gonna set her straight.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Looking all voluptuous.
You know what, sweetheart? I got her number just so I can check in.
Yeah, I gotta
check in with her probably.
I'm gonna make sure that she doesn't dress like this again.
Oh my goodness! I had a girl one time, or a young lady one time, get my phone number, talking about some. I think I said something about this where she was like, "Hey, you know, as some of you know, I work in childcare." She comes and we're on the playground. She's like, "Hey, are those kids all the way over there yours?" No, they're not. I'm not with them. We're over here. And she was like, "Okay, because those kids over there are cursing a lot. Here's my phone number. We should talk about how to stop this." And I was like, "I don't have any jurisdiction." Okay, bye. It was a nice date, though. We did
We should go out and have fun, and talk about it.
We did end up hanging out.
We should go to Costa Rica and talk about it.
We should go to Costa Rica. Figure this out.
Right. We should. Yeah. I got a little bungalow. You know, we can just hang out in the woods. Just you and me. Just one-on-one. Just talk about it.
You know what? I think we need someplace quiet. All right. You ever heard of the Sybaris?
Yeah, you ever heard of the Sybaris? I mean, because we need to be relaxed, right? You know, get in a hot tub and talk about it a little bit.
Oh no! Just or play it off when you get there. Like, hot tub. What's this?
Right. What's this?
I don't know what this Taiwanese.
Why did they give me this room?
I mean, what is this swing? I mean,
What is
swing?
this
Right. What the?
Why is there mirrors on the ceiling?
This is insane. Well, it's a hot tub here. I guess we gotta.
I guess we might as well use it, right? I mean, who wants to waste money?
Oh my God. I didn't bring a swimsuit. I'm glad you didn't. I'm sorry. Keep going. This is going to happen all day.
All right. Well, here we go. Closing out with this. Everybody has their hobbies. Everybody has their little, things they like to do. And now, the millennials now, they go about identifying as things, And
You better be careful over there.
Oh.
I'm just saying,
No.
knowing you, be careful. Okay, I can play this game, but the way you be doing,
That's a hobby.
yeah,
I like to
You know,
read
right,
and
you know,
I
okay.
identify as things. I'm not working. I identify as things.
I can get you off at the top with
I know.
that. I'm not
Yeah.
working. I identify as things. Everyone has a hobby.
Everybody has a hobby, right?
Thank you, Eric, for saying this.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead. Now go ahead.
All right,
Do
all
what
right.
you gonna do.
No, well, this is something nice. People like to do different things, and it's cool. You go, girl. All right. Well, Jenna from Austin, Texas, ever since she was a little kid, liked to play with dogs.
Here we go.
And she played with dogs, and she played with dogs so much that she would pretend she was a puppy.
Okay.
Yeah, she would pretend she was a puppy, and her mom would let her play with the dogs. And she said one day she's going to grow out of this, right? Because she's a little kid. She's playing like she's a puppy. She wants to be a puppy. Well, 20 years later.
We'll do it live.
Jenna's in a relationship with a 30-year-old. And guess what? She says to a 30-year-old, I like to pretend like I'm a puppy. And so, therefore, I like to put a leash around my neck. And would you walk me in the park? Yeah. So she basically walks around like she's a puppy. She pretends to be a puppy, and he puts a leash around her, and she walks on all fours. And they go to the park and play. She tries to go to the puppy park to play with dogs.
I'm at like half staff right now.
Yeah.
I'm at half staff.
I mean,
Oh my God, not half staff. Well, I might as well have this one. Half staff.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She says puppy play is extremely important to her in her relationship.
Oh my God.
And so that's where a lot of her love language lies.
Oh.
But however, not everybody likes to see her crawling around on all fours.
Yeah, no,
You know, she gets a lot of hate pretending to be a dog.
especially from the other dogs.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Yes, I'm sure they hate her.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they looking at her like I can't stand this bee.
Yeah. So she goes. She has her dog toys and she actually kind of cute.
Is there a picture of what is it, Kendra, Jenna?
Jenna?
Yeah, Jenna.
Not that I'm gonna try to
There's
look
like a
her up.
YouTube. She's if you want to see it. She's.
Oh my
this is like-
God! Don't show too much. You go get full staff. For those of us that are listening,
I mean,
our guest, the sound that you're hearing is
she's
our guest getting hard.
I know she's on all fours. She's got her tongue out. She's what do they call when dogs do that? They're
Pants.
panting. She's panting.
Oh, he knows. Eric knows.
She's panting.
All right. We ain't talking about no Levi's either.
Right. And when she's at home, you know, she plays with her toys, and she actually takes her naps in her cage, and she barks in response to her owner's demands. So if you a good girl, you a good girl, are you a good girl?
What are we eating tonight?
Bites like the mailman 3 times. You gotta
Yeah.
put her
Bites the
down. You gotta
mailman
put her
3
down,
times.
right?
Bites
3
the
times.
mail-
Put her down.
Yeah.
You
That's
gotta
it.
put her down.
Yeah.
So she bites the mailman.
Yeah.
Jenna comes out, and the mailman standing there waiting to get bitten.
Right. She said going to the dog park is obviously one of her favorite things to do. Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Obviously, right?
Yeah,
Puppy
of course.
play. I mean, where else should we go?
All right.
Somebody.
That's smart, I guess.
PetSmart. She's hanging out in PetSmart.
Yeah. But I guess Lorenzo likes it because he brings.
I know Lorenzo likes
He brings out he gets the peanut butter out.
He gets the peanut butter out.
He gets the peanut butter
I'm
out.
sure he does.
He's doggy training her.
He probably churns his own peanut butter for her.
You know, he's like, why the peanut butter is off the shelves in the supermarket?
No,
Lorenzo has a whole pantry full of peanut butter.
Yeah, he's there in the house just churning it up.
So you actually, she goes so into it, you have to trick her into like you would a dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. So he puts
He
peanut
just
butter
dips,
on everything.
Yeah, dips the tip in the peanut butter,
Oh my
and
God.
has her, gnaw on his joystick.
Does he give her pills like those in those pockets, or does she have to hide it in the
Right?
No, she knows where the peanut butter comes from that she churns, so he just puts it on the churn. She sucks it off.
Crawl into the bed when it's during 4th of July and the fireworks.
It's too much for her.
She goes the whole thing.
It's too much for her.
But they say when it comes to sex, she doesn't like doggy style. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna be so mad at this woman.
I just made that up.
I was going to despise her. I was going to press anything I see on this thing, and I was very upset with her.
She'd probably call it me style, right?
Me
Ah, right.
She's like, come do it, because like, I want it me style.
I want it me style.
The woman who pretends to be
She's
a
like-
dog wants it me style.
Eventually, Lorenzo's going to be like, you know what? This is, I think I'm good.
You've gone a little too far.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
man.
I swear Lorenzo's loving this.
I mean, if it's once or twice a month, but if this is like a daily thing.
She's not checking his phone.
Right.
When he's watching sports, she's laying there on the couch next to him.
You know, if I go to a restaurant, I'll leave her outside.
Leave her outside. Yes, come on.
Pay a
Lorenzo.
security deposit at hotels, the whole thing. It's,
Yes. Does he pay the security deposit? Damn.
All the guys are like, "Oh, what a cute dog."
Oh my goodness. Other girls are walking up
Yeah.
to her and rubbing her. This is great.
Man.
She's getting polygraphs. Like, this is awesome, man, for Lorenzo. He's never leaving her. Believe that. He don't have to get her a ring. He just gets her a new leash.
Right.
With a little name tag on it that says Lorenzo and her name where she lives.
Who wants a bone?
And I bet you he's giving her mad bones. He's
Yeah.
boning the hell out of her.
Out of that dog.
Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Let's move on. Thank you for that. Eric, do you remember that I asked you to bring in 3 news stories?
I don't, so I didn't.
Great.
Well, actually, he took 3 of mine, so
Great. You know what? Because we're running over any damn way. So let's move on. It's time. It's my turn. Let me hear you go.
He's
Oh,
out.
wait.
Oh.
I pressed the wrong button. Let me hear you go.
Is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, the EFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar. Let's get into it. Now, it's interesting that your last story was a dog story. This is how you know that you have been doing comedic work with friends for a long time, because your last story was a dog story and my first story is a dog story.
Ah, nice.
I mean, mine's, of course, isn't as sexual as yours, but...
I'll be the judge of that.
All right, we'll see how much staff you get out of this one. Pause. So, a police officer... Oh, no, you know what? I just gave my punchline away. I had a whole setup where I wasn't going to say that it was a dog that bit him. I had a whole thing where he had a case of a mistaken identity and was bitten by his partner. And it turns out his partner was a dog. But you know what? Luckily, it didn't go down. I didn't do it correctly.
I think it still worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, a police officer was bitten by a police dog because he mistook him for a suspect. I bet you after that dog bit that police officer, he was like, "It's bacon!" Yes. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the name of the franchise that had that commercial and that campaign going for It's Bacon.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, great.
I won't say it.
Yeah, you don't have to. Thank you. And I'm glad you know not to say it. But have you guys ever been like patted down by a hot lady cop? Because I have.
Yeah.
You care about our answer?
No, I didn't want to know that. It's rhetorical. And it's interesting because much like the name of this franchise, after I got searched by this lady cop, I was begging for strips. That's right. It was a regular search, but I wanted begging strips. Thank you.
I say, yeah, I get patted down all the time. My wife's a cop. Where were you?
That's when she whooped out the polygraph.
Right, polygraphs.
Polygraphs.
Were you at Nancy's house? Were you at Nancy's house? Yes. Oh, shoot.
That I worked. Oh, my God. I can see myself doing that. Moving right along. A man gets startled upon entering his surprise party. And he had a surprise for his guests when he pulled a gun on them.
Oh.
Yes, and I don't blame him. Now, a bunch of people hiding in your house and screaming at you, making noise, that's a real good reason to get triggered. Okay, take this one. They were lucky. They were lucky that he waited for the candles for something to blow. Now, I don't doubt that this was the first time that the guest of honor at a surprise party before the party start had some cold ones. Because of the dead bodies.
He killed some people?
No.
Oh.
He just pulled the gun out. It was really cool to watch him do that and freak out.
There's a movie like that. Isn't there a movie like that? Some guy gets home and it's surprise and they shoots everybody up.
No, but I felt that way about how that joke landed. I want to kill both of you.
Was it his birthday?
Yeah, it was. It was his birthday.
That's crazy.
Some random surprise.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. They were just like,
It wasn't like-
hey, everybody, let's go to Kitty's house.
Was it a polygraph surprise party?
No, it wasn't. Can you imagine that? Hey, everybody, we're going over to Kitty's house. We're going to hide in the dark.
Just for no reason.
No reason.
He walks in, surprise! What is this?
Cold ones.
Did it now? Now he has some cold ones.
Right. And then they just run out of the front door without saying anything.
Just walks out. No.
No.
All right, fine. Closing out. Documented idiocy. And I don't know how idiotic this is, but I feel like this is idiotic for this man to come out and say this thing that he says. Actor Columbus Short. Are you guys familiar with Columbus Short?
Love
No.
Columbus Short.
Yeah, exactly.
Columbus
Like,
can't get enough of Columbus Short.
you can't. There's a reason for that.
Did he have a chicken company?
No, he's right. Columbus Originals. They went out of they went out of business. So anyway, Columbus Short has gone on to a podcast to claim that he was groomed by music mogul P. Diddy. Now, P. Diddy has a lot of allegations coming at him, and I believe that Columbus Short's accusations do not measure up. Now, he stated, thank you. I know some. Nobody? Okay,
No,
great.
I got it. Because his name is Short.
Yep, don't you worry.
Okay,
Don't
there
you
you
worry.
go.
I knew that wouldn't be the one to get you, but I'm waiting. So Columbus Short also claimed that Diddy invited him to a hotel after hours. Now there are a lot of
when the hotel's closed.
huh? What?
Sorry, we're close. We're not open.
No.
We're open 95, this hotel.
No, that's not how you groom.
After hours.
And also, he's a grown ass man. Why is he saying somebody grooming him? I'm
I know,
sorry.
right?
So anyway, he invited him to a hotel after hours. You know, he wanted to. He claimed, and believe it or not, there's a lot of allegations right now against old Puff Daddy. And I believe that Columbus Short, his tail isn't the tallest. Although Sean Combs definitely would have been the right one to pin his ass because of these stories going around. And I find it interesting because he called Columbus Short up late at night and asked him to come to the hotel. And I found that odd. And I'm thinking that by this action, that this wouldn't be the first time that Diddy got a piece of that Columbus Short cake. You know what, Eric, you know it was good. You tried to hold out, Eric. You tried to hold out, but you couldn't, Daddy. Just like Columbus Short. That'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard, you may have not. Coming back, we're going to hit y'all off with the How Come On Hook Up, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. Before all that, we're going to hit y'all asses off with some of this music. Ramon, hit them with the end of that crap.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're the Bad Ways Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube. You can get in the chat, talk some shit to tell you with the bastards. Columbus, come out to play.
That's right. Talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law.
Oh, sorry.
It's past 3 a.m. I should probably be sick ahead and go home. Replacing you with her. Felt like a master plan, but it's going slow. Cause I feel you breathing in, I feel you breathing out. I feel your fingertips crawling along my skin. I feel you rushing in, I feel you rushing out. I feel your fingertips crawling along my skin. It's past 3 a.m. I should probably put this at home. Replacing you with her. Felt like a master plan, but it's going slow. Cause I feel you breathing in, I feel you breathing
be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org.
Tell me if I'm wrong. What could you tell me if I'm wrong? What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
Know what I mean?
What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
Check it out. I work on the Titanic, ship in the middle with the Atlantic Ocean. I hear commotion, but I don't panic. I just keep playing music for folks. I'm a musician, trying hard to get people to listen. I've been on this mission all of my life, whether it's wrong or it's right. I memorize every song that you like in hopes to pacify the nervousness of traveling on a boat for a 7-day voyage to another coast. It's supposed to be extra safe. The whole band was set to play 7 days. Without an effing break, I took a second to meditate before the next tune. That's when we heard the big boom. People started losing it. The conductor played the music with the orchestra while the ship was sinking. That's when I started thinking of my family and of my friends, playing a hymn nearer my God to thee to the very end.
Tell me if I'm wrong. What could you tell me if I'm wrong? What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
If I'm wrong, if I'm wrong.
What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
If I'm lying, I'm flying. Hey. Got a call for a gig, heard the last ship sunk. My bro say he'll risk it, I don't think I'm gonna come. We came in chains on a boat, should've followed Mr. Nancy. Instead of falling to fantasy, life preservers out, save the kids and women first. Systems in place, just be added to the hurt. What we eating is fleeting. Band overseas, but for us, we keep feeding. Gray clouds getting thicker, will you be the vicar victor when it's 80 in December? I remember riding my big wheel in splendor before the trees on my block went timber. My time a little after the red lines, but it's all intertwined and how the neighborhoods divide worldwide. Got off the bullet train and asked them what's wrong with the sky. They asked why I do it, I told them I just can't try. Tell me, tell me.
What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
Tell me, tell me.
What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
Tell me, tell me.
What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
Tell me.
Yeah, we from where talk is cheap. You either starve or eat. In these streets, it's way more war than peace. America, where most can't afford to flee. And the Caucasians got the black carcass beat. They mad they couldn't get the 44th in peace. Choppers out look like Steve Harvey's teeth. These are just my thoughts, not an inaugural speech. School of hard knocks, can't say what Harvard teach. Ayo, y'all sing along to the songs of fascists. I'm wondering who turned the Amazon to ashes. Beginning of the end and alarm the masses. Maybe the chemtrails caused all this madness. Only a bad get me out this bad mood. Back then, the environment was cash rules. These days, the engine's dying over fast food. While singing in the Fox, supplying all the bad news.
Tell me if I'm wrong. What could you tell me if I'm wrong? What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
It may be too late.
What could you tell me if I'm wrong?
Ship is sinking. Ship is sinking. Aw man, the ship is sinking. Aw man.
This is Frank Joshua, and you are listening to Bad Waves Radio on Q4.org. These people are going to play you my new single. They probably stole it, but I don't care anymore. They're funny, and we love them.
caused confusion. Stop the false illusions. Sacrificed my hurting for my pride. And if I put all that behind us and not need you, not need you, not need you, not need you, would you be there? Would you be there? Would you be there?
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. The Love It Gang, baby.
Pop, pop, we dropping bodies. Just a stick up your punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up, Ramon gonna tell you what you just heard.
All right, we started that nice little block off with Kathy Catuzzi, Game Over.
That's right.
That's right.
Shout out to Kathy Catuzzi.
Shout out, Kathy. Then we went into Bandit featuring Blue, Pugs Adams, and Fashawn, right?
For Sean. Yes.
Fashawn.
Close enough.
I was trying to be, hood. Fashawn.
Well, I didn't know that really translated.
Yeah. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
That's new too. That came
Is
out,
it?
yeah, that came out like I think a couple days ago.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah. Man, shout out to Pugs Adams, man. He's Pugs Adams is a hip hop legend. I can't say enough cool things about the work that he's done in Chicago, and the stuff that he's doing like in his neighborhood, inside his town for for people, and still finds time to be like, oh, here's a hot ass verse.
Right.
So shout out to Pugs Adams.
Yep. Then he's followed by Frank Joshua, If I, the Tim Agrave version. Oh, Angrave version.
And that is what you just heard. See, I'm not about to mess with you in these names.
All right.
I just watched a clip of us and you was doing something crazy. So anyway, that's what you just heard. Now it's time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for people named Columbus Short, but acting like he got his Mayflower sniffed like he was a land hoe. Who are they for?
Now these shout outs and salutes aren't just for those girls who like doggy treats and doggy style and living in cages.
Sorry, Eric already told us it's me style.
Oh, me style.
But who are they for? Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's Hakaman Hookup, salute or shout out, is our very own me-style specialist. That is Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, Moaning. I said no.
All right.
Tell him Moaning.
All right. Well, they say behind a good man, behind every man, right? Or behind every man, there's a good woman or a strong woman.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the saying?
Yes, that is the saying. You're
All
not
right.
going to trick me into saying something different.
No tricks.
Eric, don't
Sounds
fall
right.
for
That
it.
sounds
No, I was
right.
about to say, don't fall for it.
No tricks. No tricks here.
He's always trying to pull somebody in the deep end with no life vest.
No tricks here. Well, today, last day of African American History Month, and so we're gonna finish out.
Yep. And don't.
No.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all
You
good.
know how you are. We have company today.
It's all good.
Don't drag them in your nonsense.
All right. Well, you guys familiar with Paul Robeson, right?
Yes.
The great actor Paul Robeson.
Yes.
Baritone voice.
Yes.
Old Man River, right?
Yes.
Soft you. A word or two before you go. I've done the state some service, and they knows it. All right.
Hey, man, you better stop using your monologue piece on this thing.
All right. All right. Well, behind Paul Robeson was Islanda Essie Cardoso Goody Robeson. That's his wife. I thought she was Latina.
Hey, yo, say that 3 times fast. Come on, Hermano.
Esmeralda Islanda Essie Cardoso Goody Robinson.
That does sound Latin,
right? Well, she was studied in the University of Illinois and later graduated from Columbia with a degree in chemistry. She became politically active in her years in Columbia when her own interest in racial equality was reinforced by intellectuals in New York. While she was there, she started working at the Presbyterian Hospital, where she became head of histological chemists and surgical pathology. She was the first black person to have that position.
Wait, what's it called?
Histological.
Okay, not herstological.
Not herstological.
Okay, that's
those people aren't here anymore.
Go ahead, just go. Just get out of there, man.
Because I know we would be like, wait a minute. What do you mean, hiss?
You bigot.
You bigot. So Paul Robeson says he credits her as the catalyst for his acting career. He said he never meant to become an actor. He just said yes to quit to quit from her pestering him about it. You know. For once, the pestering worked out.
You bigot. Boy, go ahead.
Yeah. So she basically kind of, like I said, that she was the catalyst for him being the great Paul Robeson as we know it. And she had her own accomplishments. So
nice.
To her, I say
salute.
Respect.
All right, that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for those strong women behind good men, allowing them to bust it wide to their actors and legends. Who are they for?
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for those women whose pestering actually leads to something, but those...
Who? Word to Gary Oldman. I'm going to mention to Wood Harris.
Oh, my God.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Not as bad as you've been.
No, I wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, you were good. Yeah. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that sometimes pestering can lead to success and iconic and legendary pathways. But before all of that, we're going to lead into this legendary pathway of music. Ramon, hit us off with the internet crap.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're under Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedies. You can Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio. You can get in the chat and talk some shit, Nathaniel. Nathaniel.
Man.
Shiz Nathaniel. I didn't even say the bad word. I just got my cut off.
Come on, Nathaniel.
Shiz Nathaniel with the bastards.
Oh my goodness. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Once again, we are going to
get the breakia!
Oh, you're going to love this one.
We can talk about good things and talk about bad things too. Show me what it looks like and I'll show you what mine can do. I like the way you hold that. Work it in between those lips. Can I show you what I'm good at? Making these buckles. I have the room aside the mind. Feels the rumor based the fine. I'm attracted to your nasty. It will catch up, give them time. I know the world is on your shoulders. Let me help believe.
try what you're into. I get bored when we're just two. Freaky boy, we can do it in a loop. Your finger licking good. You could put me in a mood. I want it all, need it all right now. So.
I heard the rumors, I don't mind. Feels the rumor, pays the fine. I'm attracted to your nasty hair. We'll catch up, give them time. Know the world is on your shoulders. Let me help alleviate. Let them watch those mother suckers. You're a freak like me.
Finesse you. Give into the moon, now let me tempt you. Give it to me, let me finesse you. Give into the moon, now let me tempt you. Give it to me. If you're a sinner, I'm a sinner too. There's nothing wrong with desire and doing what we do. If you're a sinner, I'm a sinner too. There's nothing wrong with desire and doing what we do. Let me finesse you. Give into the moon, now let me tempt you. Give it to me, let me finesse you. Give into the moon, now let me tempt you. Give it to me. What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that?
Hey, yo, what's really good? You know what it is. You know who it is. It's the great Ray Swoop. You know what I do. Man, y'all gotta tap in. My boy Killer Fee. Q4 Radio. Bad Waves. Bastards of the radio. Doing what they gotta do, Dad. Yo, matter of fact, Fee, play them something.
Yeah, man, I just had some things on my mind that I had to get off my chest that I would like to express. And this is how I feel. And, you know, she said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna go. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she said, she said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna go. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she said, she said she would love me forever. My baby's a rider, she down for whatever. My shawty is fire, yes, lil' one is hot. She stashes my reefer and pass me the Glock. She bag up the yayo and stand on the block. She know how to work with the scale in the pot. My ladies know her rat, she never gon' bust unless it's with me and she thuggin' for us. One time I went to jail and gave her my scratch. She came with the bail and gave me my change back. She loved me to death and trust me with her life. She never gon' leave me, I made her my wife. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna go. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she said, she said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna go. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she said, she said, she know sometimes it's hard. I gotta pack pistols and roll with the mob. She know I might not be back until tomorrow. She understand that it's just part of the job. My shawty won't snitch. She ride in a ditch before she give any money. If she does hot, when those I'm a player, she love I'm a pimp. So she never trip on me, yo. It's get poppin', keep breaking these hoes. As long as they pay, she getting dough. I bring her medallions and chains and new clothes, but she ain't a gold digger, she got her own. I love her forever, yeah, Lil' Ma is tight. I'm thinking we on for the rest of our life. My baby, my lady, my lil' one, my love. I shower with diamonds and kisses and hugs. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna go. She said, that's it, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she said, She said, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, never gonna go. She said, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, yeah, boo-boo, I just wanted to discuss my life with you real quickly and just let you know that I appreciate the things that you do, man. How you care, how you there, the way that you feel, the way that you stare, mama. Yeah, just wanted to just express myself and express my feelings and let you know, man, that you hold a guy like me down through all these various situations, man. We gonna be all right, baby. She said, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she ain't never gonna go. She said, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, she ain't never gonna go. She said, she ain't never gonna leave me. She said, ugly loving too.
You're listening to
All I want to do is to go out.
Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org.
La música de Harry Fry.
If you ain't up on things, Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the yang. And before we move any further, Ramon and I got to tell you what you just heard.
That's right.
We kicked our romance block off with Stephen A. Voice, Give In To Me.
Give In To Me.
Boy, Stephen A. Voice is brand new to our rotation of artists that we play and whatnot. And I gotta be 100 with you. This brother got some
Yeah.
serious molten lava.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that's a pause, but a pause. I am very impressed with this guy's work, and also like super kind in his emails and Insta messages and all that, like, which counts for something, believe it or not. So man, I think we have like one or two more songs he sent that he wants us to play.
Oh, nice.
So I'm very excited to have this gentleman in our little community of independent artists from all over the world. So shout out to you, Stephen A. Voice. Or I don't know why I want to say A Voice, like Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen
A. Voice.
Stephen A. Voice. Stephen Voice. All right, hit him off.
We went into Ray Swoop featuring J Ball, Thugs Need Love.
Man, shout out to Ray Swoop. As always, Ray Swoop has been super tight, like a great friend and even greater artist for over a decade. I mean, I've known him before I even met you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and he's always consistent. We actually became friends off of a mixtape that he was selling in the street. I didn't have any money. He was like, "Come on, $5. Come on, what's up? $3. Come on, now two, not two. You know what? Take this, son. just take this." And I took it home, and I was like, "Oh wow, I can't believe you just gave this away." And then through conversations with him, we became buddies. Alex Fendrich met him one time. We got, man. Come on, Alex. Come on now,
my man.
And it's so funny because Ray was like, "Hey, yo, son. Yo, my man, yo, check this out, Church. Why you bring a cop with you?" I was like, come on, Ray, it's not a cop, man. We literally had just left. Lloyd knows the name of this place. That place that Alex used to work and produce stuff for a marketing firm. That he was looking at Optimus. We had just literally shot something, and then Alex was like, "Oh, let's go Blankety XYZ," and I was like, "Oh, no, my buddy Ray's downtown. Let's go hang out with Ray." And then Ray Swoop was so taken. Like, "No, son." And I was like, bro, I do acting stuff, and I hang out with a lot of different people. Trust me, everyone with a different skin pigmentation isn't a cop. All right. With that being said, it is time for the ins and outs relationship advice. Now, this is the part of the broadcast where we field questions from the chat, which we have none.
Yeah. Well, I have one from last week.
Oh, you have one from
Yeah.
last week. Okay, great.
Yeah.
And questions from Ramon's friends, the Turtle Club. Now, no one here claims, I don't know about you, Eric, but Ramon and I don't claim to be romance experts.
No.
But we only answer given the way we would handle the situation ourselves.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Ramon, do you have anything from the Turtle Club?
They have one, but it's like remember the story I did last week about the mistress showing up at the funeral?
Oh, yeah, with the kid?
Yeah.
That you wouldn't take care of?
No. The one that they end up falling in love.
Oh,
mistress
right.
and the-
Yeah,
and
the
the
one who
widow.
came to the funeral. Yeah, the
Yeah.
lady who came to the funeral ended up screwing the dead husband's wife.
Yeah,
Got it.
they got together. We're married. So
At the funeral, like right there. or
No,
right-
no,
no.
I'm just making sure.
I mean, I wish it was like that.
that would have been
Man.
all over the casket.
Bro, she got some riz.
Life is for the living.
YOLO.
Dirty. So what do you?
No, they said basically they asked the mistress showing up at the funeral. How would you have handled it if you were like at the funeral and you find out that, like, say your wife passed away and then the dude shows up and it's like, oh yeah, I've been
Oh, it would have went down.
right.
No, hey, you know what? We having a 2-for-1 today, Mr. Mortician. Like it's not.
Right.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
You'd be like, hey, hold up, how many people fit in that box?
On the real. Come on now. That headstone gonna be plural. Sean
Sean.
Chantel has popped up in the chat. All right, so you said you only have one. Oh wait, but if it was a woman though that showed up, and I found out that my wife was having an affair with a woman,
Oh, I would be like, hey, what's your name, baby?
Eric, how would you handle that?
If
it's a
my
young lady.
wife's
Mistress.
mistress.
Yes.
Okay, so it was okay. I'd be cool. I'd be like, well, bad timing. You could have mentioned this earlier.
Right.
I mean,
Oh my god.
I knew it was on the bucket list.
Right. We could have had some fun.
I guess not doing it was on your bucket list.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, you have any friends?
They're trying to polygrasp. You could have polygrasped. Yeah, but would you date her? Would you, if she was like, "Yo, Eric, I know you're going through a rough time, and her and I were close. I want to bring over some mac and cheese to your house."
If mac and cheese is involved, yes. The answer is always yes. No, I mean, who could answer something like that?
I would be
not
shocked
right
for a
then,
second.
But in
Yeah.
6, 8, 10,
Minutes.
days. You might.
Yeah, no, you never lied. I feel you.
Everybody handles grief differently.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I would be shocked at first, but then I'd be like, well, you dating anybody?
You would have to try, right?
Right? You have to, because then it's like,
I couldn't even imagine like not trying.
I mean, I would probably be devastated if your wife dies.
Of course.
But then I'd be surprised. I wonder, would you be less devastated once you find out that she was messing around with somebody?
I would. No, I wouldn't. I would be like, wow, she left me a parting gift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would have to.
But if it was a
definitely-
dude, you'd probably feel less.
Oh, then he's
devastated.
dead. He's a dead man. He's gonna join.
But
us.
would you be like less devastated for her being dead?
Would I be less? Oh wait. So would I be less upset that she
Yeah.
was dead? Oh yeah. I'd be on Tinder right after I met the guy.
You'd be like, see, you got what you got.
Don't worry, he's joining you soon.
Right.
Click, click, boom.
See, in my head, the wife's death is sudden because if it was
Yes.
long and lingering in 5 years, it might have come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh my god.
Yeah. Dude dead. I'm sorry. All right. So
I
go
like
ahead.
it. It makes you think.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
I like it.
All right. Well, Sean has 2 in the chat, but he has an old one. So
Let's. All right. So hold on to the old one.
okay.
Okay. If what he says in here could get us in trouble, because I don't want to get Eric in trouble.
Yeah.
We save those type of troubles for when we don't have guests. But let's see what he has.
All right. He says number 1 question. He says, when dating, many women, when asked what they will and won't tolerate during relationships, more often than not, they will leave immediately if cheated on. But when it comes to physical abuse, they say it's not so easy to leave. Can you explain why?
Okay, so I want to not to hate on your reading.
Yeah.
But let me go
Well,
ahead.
hate on my reading, hate on his writing. Like, I'm trying to, like, It puts commas and capital letters.
It's okay, man. Calm down. It's okay. So let's see. When dating, many women, when asked what they will and won't tolerate
during relationships.
Don't help me. What they will and won't tolerate during relationships. More often than not, they will leave immediately if cheated on. But when it comes to physical abuse, they say it's not easy to leave. Can you explain why?
So what is that more often than not? What is that there? That's what threw me off.
Okay, I can see why you were thrown off by it more often than not. But being someone who's a victim of physical abuse and stayed, I can answer this. Okay. For some individuals, it's one of those things where it's like, yo, I'm not A, gonna get better, or B, you're trying to be understanding of what this person is going through that made someone who loves you so much do something like this. You know, because you want to be that person for somebody, you know, for better or for worse, for real.
Yeah.
So that's why they will more often than not stay with that person. Hell, it's not like they cheated on you, because if they cheated on you, that means they found somebody else, you know, they deemed someone else worthy of what is for y'all together to have.
Yeah. I agree. I
forgot I was a grown man.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I agree with you, and then but here's the thing: like, not sometimes they don't leave when you cheat either.
I know you know about that.
Yeah, they stay. No, because I went through both of them. Cheated, I mean, it was cheated on, and I wouldn't say physically abused, but like maybe verbally abused. And then the verbally abused, it was the same person. When the verbally abuse happened, I would say, oh, well, and then she would justify it also. She would say, well, you know, I wasn't in my right mind, had a little too much to drink, you know, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I understand. I don't remember most of it. And I'm like, all right, cool. And you would stay there, but you kind of like was like, oh, well, this person loves me. This person wants to be with me. So, okay, it won't happen again. But then it happens. And then next thing you know, it's like 6-7 months down the line where people are like, why are you still in this relationship? But you kind of like don't see it until you get out and be like, oh, shoot, why did I put up with that?
Yeah.
You know, and then I think when she cheated, she was already, like you said, she was already found somebody else. Then I was basically pushed out of it. And then I was able to see clear. And I was like, oh, wait, I wasted my time. These things were there, but I just didn't want to, you know, leave out of myself, I guess.
Eric, do you have anything to add?
I mean, this is general and probably doesn't really answer the question. But, you know, if a guy beats his first wife, he's going to beat his second wife because he's a wife beater. If someone cheats on his first wife, they cheat on his second wife because he's a cheater. You know what I mean, it's probably, I know that doesn't exactly answer it, but I mean, I think the reason people stay is probably above my pay grade. You know? But you know, I could hazard a guess, but that's stupid.
That's very smart. Very smart.
Yeah.
What's the second one?
When dating, what's the difference between the dating game, having game, and playing games, and why is it the same word used for all three of them? Oh, that's last week.
That's last week.
Yeah.
All right, so let's run this again. Say it again.
So when dating, what's the difference between the dating game, having game, and playing games, and why is the same word used for all three?
One is a game show. One is like a televised game show. One is you know, a method, and another is a fun date night. That's my answer.
Ooh. That was nice, but you wrapped that up with a little bow.
Yeah.
Did you know Ramon had to get out of here on time or something? Ramon, what do you think?
I'm gonna agree. Well, yeah, I think dating game is having fun. Right. Having game is being able to have fun, because if you don't have any game, you can't be in the dating game.
Ooh.
Right.
Come on now, little daddy.
And then once something gets serious, and you don't want to give up the game, then you're playing games.
Damn! Oh, y'all on
that.
Y'all on fire today. Okay, there's my air horn. Are you about to add something?
You know, I think at the end of the game, and this is very important, at the end of the game, the king and the pawn go in the same box.
Wait, are you talking about polyamory?
Huh? To me, I was like, oh, this is profound. It makes sense. Watch it. He's gonna hit that horn or something. Yeah, it sounded cooler in my head.
No, it does. It was cool actually. Let me see if I can try. I don't know if mine's gonna be as good as you guys's. The dating game is the arena of dating, right? Okay, like your Tinders and Bumbles and just being out there, hanging out, drinking. Having game is having the tools to win at winning someone's affections.
Right.
And then playing games is when you are no longer, just like you said almost, except it's like when you're no longer in that arena, but the person that's not playing in that arena, you pull them into that arena and you're able to use the tools you have on them to manipulate the situation of a game that this person isn't even playing.
Right.
Why is all three used? Why is the word game used for all three? Because it is a way to express a place or a field, a way to express the tools, and then a way to express how when those tools are on the wrong field and used improperly.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I listened.
Yeah. And also the same word because he typed it.
Right.
It's also the same word because you typed it.
You typed it.
Do we have anything from the Twitter Club or no?
No.
That was it?
That was
Okay.
it, yeah. With the first
All right,
one.
great. We are gonna,
Those are great questions, Sean.
that was awesome,
Well
right?
done.
Great question, Sean.
Yeah.
Great questions.
See, look, he's intelligent. All right, well, that'll do it for the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open a novel of one of our love lives and realize that Sean can ask questions that spark adult conversations that can be interjected with some comedy. That it will do it for our broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We are actually going to get done on time today.
Yeah.
Let's take some calls.
Wish that damn thing was still
I
working.
know. A friend of mine wanted to call. I was like, yeah, the phone doesn't work.
Oh, man, shout out to Frank
Hold
Joshua.
up to the-
Frank Joshua.
I have done it. No, Frank Joshua has called from London before.
Oh, yeah. He
Which is
called.
pretty neat. So that is it for our broadcast. We're going to go around this table for some final thoughts and outros and plugs and things of those natures. Eric, do you got something you want to?
I just want to thank you both. This was an amazing time. I enjoyed it immensely, and you guys are awesome at this, and I'm glad I did it. Thank you for asking me.
Thanks for coming in,
Thanks
man.
for
Yeah,
doing
awesome.
it. Thanks for doing it. I
Way
mean,
fun.
no, you did sensational, as I already knew. But the thing I really enjoy about having people who are well versed in the skill, art form, or debauchery of improv is that you guys and us, we know how to take that medium and put it here and just have fun with it. It's like keeping the ball in the air. Hey, here you go there, yeah. But it's fun for us. So, and I knew, when you wanted to let me know if you're down to come back, we down there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
All right, Ramon, what you got over there?
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, he just did a callback. You watched this entire broadcast. All right, go ahead, man. Come on. Yep.
Yep. I don't have anything going on in my life this week. This is your Brain on Beer will be March 30th. If you waiting for the future.
You waiting for the future.
And aren't we all?
Yes, we are.
Hey, if it gets warm, go outside and get some fresh air. Don't stay in the house. Come on. Netflix will still be there.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Oh, and then when dating. No, just kidding.
Oh, my goodness. Always make sure to plug early.
Yeah.
All right, so... So, as per usual, buy my stupid book on my stupid website. Although the websites are not stupid, shout out to the Fleeks Group. My website is phynixtown.com, phoenixtown.com. If you don't want to buy the stupid book, then you can just look at stupid pictures and videos. It's a great website. As always, you can catch me at the bus stop every week, baby. The only place I'll be doing a set at is in LA Fitness.
Various sets.
Oh man, you know what? I'll tell y'all something else off the microphone. It's not that cool, but it does address something I was ranting about one day. With that being said, my final thought for the day is if you can't deal with being at a place of employment and doing what the employer says, you should start your own business. You should really get into maybe crypto chaining or something. Do whatever you need to do, because going outdoors and ruining people's work lives is not the way to get your self-assurance and make money by doing nothing. I'm not going to go deep into that, but this is for the people who need this help. If you realize that at work everybody don't like you and you keep getting talked to, you probably doing something wrong. Get your self-awareness up.
There you go.
All right.
Don't go too deep, though.
I'm not. Oh, bro. Oh, my goodness. That's what Columbus Short said.
Oh, Diddy, you gave me that.
Our final song of the day comes from our old friend, Donna Shanti. Donna Shanti is the Shiz Nathaniel. Make sure to put that Z there.
Yeah.
Donna Shanti has a deep catalog of work, and I have been a little thirsty to get some more of that work after the Mirror song.
Yeah.
And I came upon this one. Pause. I don't know. But Donna Shanti's "Blue Sky" is our final
it's a
song
good
of
one.
the
I
day.
heard this
Yeah,
one.
you like this one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, it will be Donna Shanti with Blue Sky to break your love.
Hello, sunshine, what's going on? I missed you these days. See the leaves falling on the ground. The sound of rain. Hiding your colors in a fading light. Or did you send your clouds so you could dream behind? Hello, summer, I let go. Just as longing inside. See, I'm craving these memories like a curtain rise. Searching your color in a glass of wine. Or did you send your clouds so you could dream behind? I miss the sweet nothing of sitting outside, short beds and a shade under your blue sky. I miss the sweet nothing of sitting outside, short beds and a shade under your blue sky. Your blue sky. Your blue sky. Your blue sky.
Oh, I know what that is. Never mind. Hey, yo, this is the after party. This is the part where we thank everybody. You don't have to put headphones on for this. This is the part where we thank everybody, and including our guest.
Yeah.
Eric, thank you so much for doing
Yeah.
this. Like, oh man, you're built for this. Oh, you can curse here, because we're off the air. Yeah, you're built for this fuckery. Like you're so like you listen. You enjoy the music.
I love the music. I mean, I put like half those songs in my
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
man.
like you know, you completely get what we're doing here. So thank you. You're a wonderful guest, and also always been a great friend. Like, always had some cool shit to say. Always was down to hang out. We have before we went on, we talked about all the fun we used to have, and I'm so happy that you like are you're an inspiration to me because one of the main reasons is like one of us can be an actual adult. Like, that's really cool that one of us can do this adult thing.
Somebody can do it.
Getting there.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Ramon, do you have anything?
I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out, man.
thanks,
It's
sir.
always
Thank
fun when we have a good guest and they come out and they enjoy it. I don't think we've ever had a bad guest.
No.
Everybody's good.
No, I can't think of anybody. Like, I literally can't think of anybody who was horrible.
Yeah.
It was even fun when King Rozzy came and called Sean ugly.
Oh, yeah, man.
Sean was in the chat and he said something she didn't like, and she was like,
She said,
I
"What-
bet you
what's
ugly,
this-
you don't
yeah.
get no ass.
What's up with this? She's like, what's up with this dude? Like something like that. She's like,
Now, granted, there was a much better way to have handled it.
Yeah.
But damn it, that was entertainment.
yeah.
You ugly, you don't get no ass. You looking up at the camera and looking into the screen. You ugly, you don't get no ass. Did not take the time to care about even what he asked. When
Right.
she heard it, she was much like a man at a surprise party that didn't know what's happening. Triggered.
Trigger.
So yes, we always tend to bring in great people because we know great people. You're one of our friends watching. I'm sure you're probably a great motherfucker too. Ramon, what do you? Oh yeah, do you want to continue? I'm sorry.
Shout out to Sean Chantel for reading in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd Bridges.
Lloyd Bridges.
Lloyd Bridges.
No, Lloyd Collins.
Lloyd Collins.
Lloyd
Why did I say Lloyd Bridges?
Holy shit, that's a get.
I was like, dang.
Oh my God.
It's just like the guy you said earlier. What did I say earlier?
You said Jim Lithgow.
Yeah.
John Lithgow.
John
James
Lithgow.
Lithgow.
James Lithgow, but I said
Didn't
yeah.
John Lithgow die?
Nah, he's still kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it
He
was
was in
something.
The Old Man with Jeff Bridges.
Oh, man, that's what I call bridging the gap, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to all the
about
artists
that.
that send in their music, and we
Yes.
played awesome playlists, by the way, Warren.
Thank you. Thank
putting
you.
that
Man, I
together.
wouldn't have been able to do it without these people, man.
Man.
Chore Boy, Brad Kemp, Reef Hustle, Orsay, DJ Manifest, Anthony Danza, Hima Donji, a.k.a. The Cocky Singer, featuring Jay Bird, which I didn't put there, Kathy Catuzzi,
Yeah.
Ben Blue, Pugs Adams, for Sean, Frank Joshua, Stephen Voice. Damn,
Yeah.
boy, you
Oh,
going.
man, that was good.
You doing your thing out this motherfucker. Ray
Ray
Swoop, of course,
J
always Ray
Ball.
Swoop, J Ball, Donna Shanti. You all were sensational.
Yeah.
Your work is great. I keep trying to make a playlist. This is 2024. I keep trying to make a playlist where we do more repeat songs, but people just keep coming out with so
Oh, yeah.
much
I mean,
shit,
that's cool, though.
Or have so much shit. And it's like, oh, well, I guess this week we're playing all new shit this week again. I mean, Frank Joshua, If I is a, but that's another thing. People like Frank Joshua have so many songs that
Yeah.
are just, in so many lanes of music and feeling. It's like, fuck, even if we played this one, like this particular version of this song, we haven't played this one like 6 months or some dumbass shit. I noticed. I was like, oh, damn, when the last time we played this shit? So, just shout out to all these artists for allowing us to showcase their talent on this little silly platform.
Yeah.
And shout out, and of course,
Shout out to all those girlfriends who like to be a dog.
shout out to all the girlfriends who do like to role play as dogs. But shout out to you if you are watching this motherfucker live. Thank you so much for clicking this bullshit. If you are somebody who comes back and watch it, thank you for clicking this bullshit. If you're somebody who is here just for the music, like I assume most of our listening audience is, thank you. If you are here for the comedy, thank you. If you're here for both, thank you. If you're here just to hate on one of us, thank you. Doesn't matter why you're here. I bullshit you not. We are so happy that you came and you clicked this bullshit because you didn't have to. There are plenty of cat videos that you could be watching. With that being said, is there anything else anyone has?
No, I gotta get ready just in case car is here.
You sound like you going to jail. All right, y'all. Ramon, you know how to say bye to these people.